Great. So in the previous lecture, I showed you how to convert a CSV file containing longitude and latitude values and other attributes as well, and converting this CSV file into a shapefile. And this was a shapefile that we came up with. Now, in this case, we were lucky because we had well-defined coordinates, as you see here, longitude and latitude. So we have coordinates represented as numbers, so we had good semantics. But it often happens that we don't have well-defined longitude and latitude values as our location information, but instead we have addresses. This is what I mean. So basically, it's the same dataset that I showed you in the previous lecture, but instead of the longitude and latitude values, we have address, a city, state, and country. Now, to use this dataset in GIS, we first need to convert its location information into coordinates. And this process of conversion is known as geocoding. There are quite a few services out there on the internet, and you also have geocoding APIs which you can use in combination with other tools such as with a programming language. And the good news is that QGIS also has its own geocoding tool inside it. So where is it? Well, the tool is not included by default in the standard QGIS environment. The tool indeed comes as a plugin, and you have to first install that plugin. But that's very easy. You just go to the plugins, manage and install plugins, and then search for the name of the tool. And the name of the tool is QGIS. So that's the tool we're looking at. And to install it, just go to install plugin. And the process should be very quick. That's it. Close. And now you can see that the tool has been displayed in the main menu. So just go ahead and go to Geocode. So QGIS uses the Google and OpenStreetMap APIs to geocode the addresses to coordinates. Click there and browse to the file, which is here, addresses, and here. Now here you have to specify the address field, the state field, the web service which you want to use as an API. You will want to specify the city and the country. So all the elements that make up the address of a location. And QGIS is smart enough to actually recognize these fields automatically from the CSV file. So they look fine to me. And here is where you want to save the shapefile. I'll go to shapes. And just leave the name like that. So we are converting the CSV file to a shapefile directly in this case. And there's yet another field here in the table which we want to specify, and that's the not found output list. So if there is a row or more rows which will not be geocoded for some reason, those rows will be saved into a CSV file so that we have things under control. And let's say we'll save this here. And then click OK. And the layer has been added to the map. Now you can see here that we actually have two layers. There is this layer here which we generated when we converted a CSV file into a shapefile, and we also have this new layer now. So these sort of stay on top of each other, and if we want we can turn them off and on, as you see. And you can also drag one under the other, just like this. So it's a very efficient way of managing your spatial layers. And that's what I wanted to talk about in this lecture. See you later.